Joining us now, member of the January 6th Select Committee, Congressman Pete Aguilar of California. He's vice chair of the House Democratic Caucus as well. It's good to have you on this morning. We're going to be watching this morning. What can we expect to hear and see?
Thanks for having me, Mika and Joe. And what you'll hear today is a continuation of the conversation that we look to have with the American public. You heard us start to make the case at our first hearing last week. And a key part of that was that a number of people told the president that he lost the election. You saw some of those clips in the first hearing. We're going to pick up where that left off. So we're going to talk about the number of voices that told Donald Trump that he lost the campaign, yet he continued to push this lie. But also, they looked to profit off of it. By sending out just hundreds and hundreds of campaign emails that continued to push the big lie.
So is Bill Stepien, Trump's campaign manager, is he one of those people who told Donald Trump he lost?
Well, I won't get ahead of the witness testimony, but what I can tell you is that a key theme of this hearing will be a number of people who told the former president that he lost the campaign. Yet he continued to go on TV. He continued to go using any type of platform he had, whether it was Twitter or whether it was speeches, to continue to push the lie that we all know. And he did it for a number of reasons, because he was at the center of this coordinated assault on democracy.
All right, British documentary filmmaker Nick Quested says appearing before the January 6th committee hearing was, quote, the most nerve-wracking experience of my career. Speaking to NBC News following his testimony last week, Quested said, quote, it was a privilege to testify in this way, and I think it's important that they find the truth. On Meet the Press yesterday, Quested discussed the significance of filming the garage meeting between the leaders of the Proud Boys and Oath Keepers on the eve of the attack.
When did you realize that was such a key moment and it was going to be a key moment legally? Because that is certainly evidence in the seditious conspiracy charges that both some of these Oath Keepers and Proud Boys are dealing with.
I mean, we realized its importance, instantaneously after the January 6th. We thought it was just an optically bad thing to do when we were, shooting it. But, after January 6th, to see Stuart and Enrique in the same parking garage, having met them, having sort of rendezvoused at the Phoenix Hotel earlier, that's sort of when we really understood it to be an optically bad situation.
Congressman, what is the significance of the filmmaker's testimony as well as what he was able to show the panel?
Well, we appreciate him coming before the panel as well as sharing the hours and hours of footage that he shared with us. The importance was to help set the table. To talk about January 6th, we need to see what happened on January 6th, and this was a very unique view. So you saw that, and our use of multimedia presentations to stitch together the police body cam footage with the footage from the Capitol itself, looking outside to the crowd, and then layered with the documentarian coverage, really painted the picture for what was happening, especially on the West Steps. So it was powerful. It was moving. You're going to see a lot of multimedia in the coming weeks ahead with these hearings, because we think that it's important to capture the public's attention, to set the stage, and to show exactly what was happening.
Yeah, Mike Barnicle, I love that, the phrasing there. Optically bad situation to describe a meeting that proves a conspiracy that could put people in jail for a very long time.
Yeah, two outlaw groups literally trying to overturn the Constitution of the United States. And Congressman, looking forward, going forward, will the American public be given more evidence of the alleged members of Congress, Republican members of Congress, who have allegedly asked for pardons?
Yes. There's more evidence that we look to share on that topic and a variety of others, and we'll share them through the hearings. I'm not going to get ahead of the hearing ahead of us today. Today we're going to hear some powerful testimony, and it's an important piece of the puzzle that we are putting together here. But there will be more opportunities to share that information.
Congressman Pete Aguilar, thank you very much for being on. We'll be watching.